Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, Fragrance Fan. Go ahead and give me a solid and click that like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification, and I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, that $40-ish, $90 range. Most of these are way less than that. A good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. One I got for you today, I didn't find it at a rack store, I didn't find it online. There was a perfume shop, I stopped in, I seen it for a really good price, so I decided to pick it up, and I'm talking about from the House of Lomani. Forgive the presentation on this thing. This is AB Spirit. This is platinum. It looks, with the full presentation, like that. But I don't have the full presentation. As you see, this is a tester. Got it from the place just like this for 20 bucks. Now, if you look at the right place online, like eBay, you can find it for like $39. So it does fall in that category. For whatever reason, this thing isn't like as cheap as I thought it would be, because the Millionaire is like 20 bucks, and there's a couple others that are like $20, and there's some others from the same line, the AB Spirit line from Lomani, that are like, they range from like $20 to $100. It's super weird. All, like the platinum to Oud collection to dark, like there's several of these, and some of them are a lot more. I don't know why, but I'm rambling. So let's get into the way that this one smells particularly. The lid, as you see in the picture, goes all the way over top of this thing. Atomizer, if I can find the hole, it's like kind of hard to find the hole because it's like black with this black deal going on. It's really hard to see it, but it's right there. I think, yep, there it is. Doesn't really squirt a whole lot. Doesn't do too good in that department. So this, I can tell right now, is going to be one of the controversial fragrances. Some fragrances people love a lot, others, in that same fragrance, other people will hate it. This is going to be one of those kind of fragrances. Or not necessarily love or hate, but there's going to be a good divide between like, yeah, that smells really good, to no, that it's trash. Okay, so just forewarning y'all, and myself perhaps. So this, what you can expect out of this one is it opens with a little bit of harshness with the citrus and the spiciness. A lot of fresh spiciness. There's like pink pepper and black pepper, but it's like fresh spicy with a decent dose of citrus, kind of harsh, and a bit of woods, and almost like it's almost got a hint of like some pine stuff going on in there, and a nice woody background. When it dries down, I got the dry down on my hand. When it dries down, the harshness tapers off, as would be expected, hopefully, and you're left with kind of more of a clean linen vibe, still holding on to the citrus, fresh spiciness, but now couple that in with some of that soft like linen, like fresh linen spray on top of that. So overall, it's a green, fresh, spicy, citrusy kind of fragrance with some woods in it. Really, really good for like the springtime. Also, I think that this thing would work for the cooler weathers, not necessarily the highest of heat. Now, this is a very masculine fragrance. Very masculine. This is where that divide happens, because it doesn't smell exactly like Drakkar Noir. It doesn't smell exactly like Preferred Stock. It doesn't smell exactly like those kind of fragrances, but it is in that category, if you know what I mean. That woody, fresh, spicy, kind of heavy, loud, masculine, like almost 1980s, but I don't think this came out in the 80s, but like that kind of vibe, that's what this has going on. That polo green, you know what I mean? It has that type of a thing going on. Without smelling just like any of those, but that's the category it's in. So that's where the divide will happen. This is definitely more mature than it is youthful. I liked it the second that I sprayed it on my hand. Walked around the store for like 20 minutes, liked it more and more as it dried down, and the price was right. It's only 20 bucks. But like I said, it'll be more like 39 or something online. I would recommend getting a sample of this thing somehow before you buy it, because this isn't a blind buy fragrance by any means, but it does have the potential, I would say, to garnish some positive attention and some compliments, because there's something about that bright citrus. It's a bright, fresh, spicy citrus up top, which can kind of grab attention a little bit in a good way. So if you wear it at the office, tone it down, because it's pretty loud at first. It's a loud fragrance. Any weather other than the hottest of days, I would say this is also more of a daytime kind of a fragrance. again, more mature than it is youthful. But other than that, it's a decent smelling fragrance. The performance is pretty good on this thing. It's got some legs on it. It's not like a beast by any means, but it's a solid 6.5 hour fragrance. And on me, that's pretty good. So overall rating, I'll give it a 6.5. 6, just on scent profile, to me is just a notch above your typical good smelling fragrance. To me, some of y'all are gonna say this thing's a 3. Some of y'all say it's an 8, but to me, it's a nice, solid 6, which is just by itself worthy of a pickup. A little bit of extra longevity gives it a 6.5. So overall, it's a good fragrance, in my humble opinion. So that's my final thoughts on Lomani's AB Spirit Platinum. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always, and until next time.